Instagram fanatics, breaking news. Meta has released a brand new Reels guide with tips and tricks how to get seen on the platform. So if you are a creator, a business owner, an entrepreneur, solopreneur, or just on the gram because you just enjoy it and you want to know how to still grow on this platform, then make sure you watch this entire video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel in case you lose this video. As you know, Instagram changes all the time and can be really frustrating, and it's a platform based on recency, meaning the more you show up, the more your account is going to grow. Almost like the high maintenance partner in a way, just like got a constant keep an eye on it, take care of it, please it, adore it. But, you know, these tips, right? These are gonna help make your Reels perform so much better. First tip is make sure your Reels are entertaining and implement also storytelling. Storytelling is the future of Reels, and all social media platforms, including TikTok, talking about storytelling. I'm talking about talking to your audience almost like you're talking to them in person, one-to-one conversation in a living room, in your bedroom, or share an experience or a story or explaining something in a storytelling type way. So there's a couple of different examples how you can use storytelling. It doesn't mean you have to like kind of go, once upon a time, somebody did this, somebody did that. It just means, you know, you're being more authentic, delivering your message, you're telling a tale, you're sharing something, an experience, a lesson, your progress, your journey, your results, all right, what you did, because this allows people to connect with you more on a more personal level of, like, you know, you're sort of preaching to someone like how to do this, you got to do that, you should do this. You're sort of having a, you know, one-to-one conversation with them. I mean, the platforms have changed so much over the last 2 years. Anyway, people want to see, you know, a different side of creators. They want to connect with them more deeper level, less preachy stuff. So, you know, this works really well. If you feel like you're not up for storytelling and you're not quite there yet and you need a bit of practice, then just make sure your reel is entertaining. Make sure you know you're stopping the scroll and you're getting somebody engaged with your content for the majority of it to improve your watch time. Then that will increase your views. Get somebody to want to comment on your video by providing some sort of value in entertainment form. Creates a reaction, a response. It could be something funny, it could be something, you know, entertaining, like I said, it could be shocking, right? It could be something relatable, it could make someone feel great, it could trigger someone and cause controversy, but you know what I mean? Make it worth interacting and watching to the end. A really good combination with video content as well is combining information with entertainment, so infotainment. And, you know, if you're not sure about what value is, all right, then value can be lots of sort of different things. Depressed to feeling inspired, bored to laughing, procrastinating to simply taking action, generally making someone feel in a better position than they were before they consume your content. But if you can combine that with some sort of entertainment factor, like shock factor or laugh factor or relatable factor, and this is a really good formula to use. Now, I don't care what anybody says, all right? I know I'm gonna get some comments, but size does matter, especially on Instagram. So get your head out of the gutter if you thought I was talking about something else. And what I'm talking about is the mentions on your screen, on your reels, where people can see your content and your titles. Stuff too high for be able to see it. If you put stuff at the bottom, people won't be able to see it because of your title. And then you've got the music icons, the like buttons, comment buttons, where you center yourself, your body as well. Making your reels digestible, relatable, and entertaining also would be helpful. Don't make them too overcomplicated. The easier it will be to understand, someone can understand it, the more likely you can continue to watch it. You can still make it entertaining by adding elements such as sound and effects, transitions. Keep your messaging, what you are trying to convey across, simple. Visual effects can really, you know, take your content up to another level, and this could be used using a tool like CapCut, which is free. The easiest ways you could do this is just doing like a green screen background, just having a text or image or anything you want behind. Now, because social media is social media, then we need to be social, we need to interact. We're gonna go back to my previous tip, right? It's just making your video entertaining for the value to create a reaction. So we want some sort of emotional response to get people to comment and interact with you, because this will help build up connections and build up a relationship with your audience. And then the more people who comment on your post, the more the post is going to get pushed out to more people, to infinity and beyond. And this can be done by like teaching something new, or just teaching something about they already know and love and adore, their passions and their interests. You don't have to reinvent the wheel either. Talk about subjects you're already talking about and just add different elements to it or different spins to it. Don't be afraid to try different topics and themes regarding your niche either, because it not only freshens things up for your current audience, but you may find this type of content does better for you with your personality in your account. And then that will give you a hint and insight on what type of content you should do more of in the future. I really recommend though, just keeping it all related to your niche in your industry, not going off the ball, because if that video went viral, you could attract the wrong audience, and then that's not going to be very good if you're on Instagram to try and monetize and make money. You want to, get these sales in. You have to remember those people who are only following you because of that topic. So if you post anything different niche or your old niche, then they're not going to interact with that content because they're not interested. They're interested in that other one. Making your videos digestible, just have a little formula. So we're going to break it down with the first 3 seconds, which is the hook, which stops the scroll and grabs attention. A hook is basically, teasing the viewer with example or hint of what's to come in the rest of your content. And the reason why a lot of people fail with their videos, or they don't perform well, is because they give such good hooks and they don't deliver the initial promise for the rest of the video. Adding voiceovers and captions can also help assist deliver your message in a more easier and digestible way to consume. But when you're putting the additional text on screen, don't overload it with information and text. Just keep it nice and simple, short lines. We're using captions. Don't have loads of words on the screen at once. Just have 2 to 3 words each time per line. That's a lot easier to digest and read, and then people continue to read it with the flow. Don't have them all the way down here. The captions and your subtitles, have them more near your mouth. A lot of people make this mistake. They put the captions down here. You want to put them in your mouth, and I'll tell you why. Is because if you put them down there, you're making someone to force their attention to something else rather than what you're actually saying to you, to allow them to connect with you in your message. So don't make them have a stressful choice either to look at you or the captions more in your face, because you're getting the best out of both worlds. So not only can they read the information and understand what you're saying, but they're connecting with you visually, connecting with your eyes, your mouth, your lips. And got to remember now, on away from more, well, still a lot of people do this type of content, but we want more relatable content from our favorite creators, right? We want to have more relatable messages. We want deeper interactions. So one way you can do this is just by being more personal. And you can add elements into your content to make it feel more personal, just showing up yourself, you as a person, right? Not needing yourself as a person. A child, a pet, partner, friend. Make sure you also talk in a language that is easy to understand by your audience and is relatable. Talk in a language which connects with them, connects to their values and their ambitions and their goals and their dreams and aspirations, fears, struggles. And if you really want to level up your game even more, then collaborate with other creators in your industry. And I've done a video about this, but try and team up with another creator and share a post together or a live or something which adds more value, but also reaches out to more people, more reach, and has, creates more dynamic for you as a brand. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments below. Make sure you like this video if you found it valuable, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one.